Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Terminus Total War. So, with in these past 2-3 recent days, the channel has exploded, has absolutely just gone insane, and it's because of these Terminus Total War factions and campaigns that I'm doing. So, what I decided to do, first off, a lot of you have been saying how the Achaean Rebellion really isn't the hardest faction, that there are much harder ones out there, etc., etc. I will have to agree with you. The only reason why the #1 video, episode #1 of the Achaean Rebellion is labeled the hardest faction is because that's what the devs told me it would be. They told me it would be the hardest faction, and it could be because I was only playing on hard difficulty. Maybe bumping it up to very hard would have done something else. Regardless, I agree completely that it is not the hardest faction. Several of you, however, have said that the Teutons, however you want to say them, are significantly harder. So I thought, even though I've got 3 campaigns going on right now, I thought I would at least show you guys and see for myself whether or not the Teutons or the Teutons have a much more difficult have a much more difficult faction. So they are Arian Christianity. They are Arian Christians. I can see how they would initially be very hard because we will probably come into contact with the Huns very, very quickly, unless they take a different route and move south or move towards the Sassanids. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. But we are going to dive into this campaign. We are going to bump it up to very hard, so expect a lot more resistance, and to be quite honest, expect me to fail, because I am definitely not the world's best Total War player, but we are going to do our best. Now, their cultural trait is they have new kingdoms. Nations are merely lines on a map. The true kingdom is endless. Building conversion rate is minus 50%, so if we ever have to convert from a different culture, the conversion rate is usually pretty expensive. It appears to be minus 50%. And then a faction trait, Aryan rule. The might and ingenuity of the German people will be known throughout the world. Research rate plus 20% for military development. Morale plus 5 for all forces. Unit experience plus 1 for all recruits faction-wide. So that's a pretty hefty faction trait, which should help us pretty significantly. Going to be playing on very hard. Our minor victories: survive until 425, control 30 settlements, maintain control of 2 provinces, including Germano-Sarmatia, research 10, yada yada, blah blah blah. 40 minutes, everything's right here. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. The support for my channel and the videos that I've done for the Terminus mod have been absolutely just unreal. And I thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to seeing where these campaigns go. I think I will stick with them, just because I think we'll have a lot of time. And I think I'm definitely going to clear my schedule from some of the other videos I was wanting to do, simply to focus on this because you guys want it, so I'm going to give it to you. Alright, well here we go right off the bat. We only have 1 settlement. We have Duna. 1 little area, and it looks like we just have some pretty basic units. We have some Germanic levies, Germanic pikes, some Germanic bows, and Germanic horsemen. Going on the diplomacy map, we have no enemies, we have no allies, we have no trade agreement partners. To me, going up against the Geats probably would be the most obvious one, but I think I may go for the Venidians, the Rugians, see if we can't consolidate all of this and then maybe go after the Geats, kind of try and secure our northern front the best that we can. Technology wise, let's see, recruitment costs enables the building of a hunter's camp, so it looks like we can get into horde mode if we so choose. We have some mercenaries,
ready for orders,
which I never said I actually wanted to hire, because that is a lot of money and they are super expensive. However, some mercenary step mounted bows would actually be pretty decently cheap, and some mercenary step lancers, not so much the step raiders. That's alright though. It looks like we have jewels, so developing that would be really good once we get trade going, otherwise it's not really worth it. Farmstead wise, let's go ahead and look at the diplomacy screen. And let's look at fertility and see what kind of fertility. There we go. Looks like we have a base fertility of 2. Now that will change once the weather changes, so we don't need to really focus so much on fertility as something that will just give us a base, such as goats, maybe livestock pens. Let's see, trying to think here. This gives us 20. Also unlocks the recruitment of Germanic mounted war bands. So this gives us 40 at the, we're just going to assume 40, so 68, because we're going to have a base fertility of 1 by the end of this. 68. This would give us 82. And this would give us 50. So while livestock pens is something I really want to do, we may actually do it in the beginning simply to just get the ability to have Germanic mounted war bands. Let's do that just for now, and we will have to switch in the future. Alright, we got those guys. What can we recruit right off the bat? Ooh, Teutonic Battle Masters. These guys are expensive as crap. They are only tier 1 medium max infantry. But good lord, are they amazing. Let's go ahead and hire 3 of those. And then let's go ahead and get all 3 of those. We'll be pretty good from there. We need to go in here. Aedgulf does not have... He has 3 sons, but no one that we can officially put anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and give this taskmaster, put him in charge of there. And then we are going to, let's see what we have. Doctrines of Arius, religious influence +4 to Arian Christianity. Morale training +10 for all recruits. Public order +4, tax rate +5. Ooh, unit experience, we could get +2. That's almost worth it right now. And then construction costs -10, growth +10. This is pretty much worth it. We could have experience +2.
Death in battle. There is no finer ending.
I wonder if the faction traits aren't working. Because they're supposed to get experience for all recruits, but it should just initially show up. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Just going to take a look real quick again. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're doing good. We're going to go ahead and hit that in turn. See where it doesn't take us. I'm excited. A lot of people have said the Teutons are a lot of fun, but they are very hard to play as, so it'll be interesting to see just what it is that makes them so difficult to play as. Mission issued: form the Teutonic Kingdom. Own 9 regions to form a kingdom. 400 turns remaining. We become the Teutonic Kingdom, and a kingdom rises. Simply what we've seen before with all the other ones. We're going to come on down here.
How can I help?
Can't afford any of those guys. Let's go ahead and get a couple more Germanic levy
Good fighters.
troops.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
Edict issued warrior rights. See, we're not getting that experience. I guess it had to take a turn. I don't know. Regardless, we need to go, and we're going to go after Polteshkuja. I'm going to butcher these names, so you'll have to really forgive me for that. And then we could actually go ahead and hire another dude. This guy is a lord, which he would make a really good governor. Fighter or a taskmaster. Let's go with a fighter.
Ready for battle. Fight with us.
We'll just do that right there. Slightly overextending ourselves right off the bat, but I think it'll really give us a pretty distinct advantage. Plus, the lack of being able to see anyone will actually give us a pretty good idea, or will allow interns, that's what I meant to say, to aim quicker because we don't see anyone, so we can't see their movements. There we go. Alright. The Geats and the Varinians. Household gained. We've gained Godin's Inspire, Battle Movement Speed, Armor minus 15% for the command unit, but melee attack plus 10. That's a really good one.
For the tribe.
For Aegulf? Is that right? Oh no, that's for Roderick. Oh, the governor. I gotcha.
Starting out.
Let's go down here and let's go ahead and hip hop skip. Just want to see what they have. They don't have anything. Slavic Levy Spearmen and Slavic Levy Archers. That's perfect. Germanic Warband replaces Germanic Band. Upkeep cost minus 10%. That's also really nice. We'll do this. Germanic Warband replaces Germanic Band. Which I don't think we have any Germanic bands right now. We don't. That's alright though. Hold and steady. By the way, for those of you who are asking, the mods that I have for this game, there are a few. I have the Hadrian's mod, which reduces food consumption, corruption, things of that nature. Public order, I've heard that that's the best mod for this game to play with, to really give you a good experience that isn't too overwhelming. I have the Natural Waters mod, I have the Olympic Battle Camera mod, the Olympic Campaign Map mod, and then the Aztec mod, which is kind of the overhaul campaign map. And it also reworks all of the battle maps as well, so it looks really, really good. Simply just look up Aztec Attila on TotalWarCenter.com, and you will definitely, or .net, and you'll be able to find it there. Venedians and the Roxolanians, we have made pastures. We can now recruit Germanic Horsemen, Germanic Mounted Warband, and Noble Germanic Horsemen. Awesome. We're going to declare war on these guys.
Let them scour before us.
Oh, wow, it's a... Okay, that's weird.
Besieging settlement.
Come at me, bro. We got any guys here? We've got some troops.
Ready for battle.
Nice, Germanic Mounted Warband. Oh, there we go. That's kicked in now, too, as well. Awesome. Fantastic news. And then I guess I can show you guys my graphic settings. I don't quite remember what they are, but I'll pop them up on there real quick for those of you who are wanting to know. And I have a i5 4690K Devil's Canyon. That's my CPU. My GPU is a GTX 1070. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM as well. Let me go ahead and show you my graphics settings. So here's what I have on. For the most part, a lot of things are down in the performance because they're not super important to me. I would rather get things like building details and unit details down than anything else. And then, of course, unit size ultra. So I'm going to keep that there just for a second. You guys can pause it, look at it, and then we're done. Very nice. Back, resume game. Military investment. Rank gained, Roderick.
Attack!
We've lost a little bit due to the winter. Lost 233. I wasn't going to fight that. We'll fight. We'll see if we can't get a proper battle in here in just a little bit. There's their army. Come at me, bro. We're going to repair it. Don't really know that I could afford anything at the moment, but we're going to get there just a second. Melee attack, and then food from character, food from characters, ammo. We'll go this way. Yeah. What else could we get from here? We could build an Aryan chapel, an artisan. Ooh, that allows the recruitment of Germanic band. We could go with a granary, which is going to give us a little bit of sanitation. Or we go with the town center. We'll figure out what we want to do. You have an unassigned skill, the governor. Yes, that's right. Wealth from commercial buildings. That doesn't really do much. Let's go down there and then go down here. Or we'll do that. Sounds great. Politeshja. We'll work it. we're going to go ahead and go down to Oium. Again, I'm going to butcher all of these names, but I think I may shimmy on down there, see if I can't take it real quick, and that would secure the province, which I think would give us a pretty good buff. Hopefully. We'll see what the reason is. Imperium has increased. Instability, religious differences, because currently, let's take a looky here. There is Slavic paganism. So we are over here. Are we technically Slavic paganism? We are. Arian Christianity is bumping up, though, so that's good. Development of the Roman logistics system. We now have Germanic warband that we can recruit. And I'm going to come down to here. And the reason why is because we need to get these things. Actually, no, upkeep for melee infantry. That's a crucial one. Town center would be good. That would give us some wealth. Getting this from industry. We do artisan. And that would require timber. All of them require something in the end. Bone crafter. So we go to a bone carver. Get a bone crafter. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. We may just go down the end artisan pass. I'm thinking. But public order would be really good as well. So would that. The Aryan Chapel. Maintenance would be a B word, but we also want to worry and try and get our religious differences out of the way. We're just going to post up here for the winter. We couldn't make it back to our original settlement if we try, so that's what, just in case they try and lash out and attack, we'll be okay. And then the idea here is we're trying to get to a positive influence, positive public order, and at the same time start converting the area to Arian Christianity. Because that in turn will also settle the religious differences thing, which will give us more public order, as well as the fact that's just what we need to do. Now, oh wow, religious influence plus 5 state religion when the husband is governing. Valamir I don't think is governing anything. And then public order, no, I will give the blessing. Valamir, I'm going to kick you. Valamir, you get in there for sure. And then Roderick. Ooh, Hildrick. Very nice. None of those guys can go in, that's fine. Yes, I will post up for the winter. And yes, I will build an Aryan Chapel. We can issue an edict. Nope, it'll just stay like that. Very nice. So we're not doing super fantastic, but we are definitely surviving. We only have one enemy at the moment. Hopefully the Huns don't mess with us. I'd be willing to ally with them, if at all possible. Simply because I don't want to mess with them. And it is possible to ally with the Huns. I've done it before. Ready for duty. Roderick as a general. Awesome. And now, we should be getting Roman paganism. Look at, or Arian Christianity, plus 5%, because that dude is a boss. I love this guy now. He understands war. He's intelligent. And because of the wife, we get plus 5 state religion. That is just amazing. This dude is a beast. He really is good. I like him. Alright, so once again, we're going to post up. No big deal. We could get a unit of Germanic mounted warband. Might as well just do that. Fill out. We got a hodgepodge of cav units to worry about. Looks like they're building up Oium. However you want to say it. So try and secure the north as much as possible. If we can take out the Geats, I think that would be a really good one as well. My other concern is potentially going east, subjugating those guys, and attempting to do a peace with the Huns. But again, this is on very hard now, so I don't know the feasibility of messing around with the Huns right now. I just really have no idea. Militarized society, unit recruited. We also have minus 10% upkeep. I'm going to go ahead and get military maneuvers. That replaces Germanic levy. That would be really good. Recruitment for non-mercenary units, minus 5%. I'd rather go this first, so we'll do that. Head down south.
Journey completed.
I don't want to do that. Minus 15. And that's just because of we don't have any military forces in there. Be a rebellion in 2 turns. In 2 turns, we'll have Oiam, and we will be perfect. Hey, what's up, big ginormous army? That works. Yep. Even if we lose Duna, hopefully we can take out enough troops here in this battle to be able to wreck those guys. I am not concerned at all. It's unfortunate, absolutely, but no big deal. And we'll see if I can even recruit some units. You never know. Rebellion imminent. Council of Carthage. We get religious influence and Christian support. That is exactly what we needed right now. We're going to go here, though. Can I recruit any troops?
Gathering supplies.
It's worth it for now to go a little broke to fight all of these guys. We will be completely and utterly broke, by the way. Which, of course, I could just delete some of these troops. I don't want to get rid of my Teutonic Battle Masters. And even these guys aren't that bad. What's really bad is the Mercenary Germanic Mounted Brigands. What kind of a... I should have looked and seen what I have. I have a few troops. I mean, obviously it's not going to fight those guys, but... Yes, I know I'm on the verge of bankruptcy. It'll only be for a turn or two. The Venidians?
We come to you in strength, to speak words of strength.
Come at me, bro. See, all they have are just Slavic levy spearmen. They have some archers and stuff. I've got a crap ton of cav, and while I can't take them on directly because of the spearmen, I can lure those spearmen into a battle and get them and then hit them in the backside. That's my goal, that's my plan. We have a decent chance here. I'm not super concerned. Okay, so they are split. They do have a catapult. It is a wonderfully foggy day. We are going to barricade up right there. They won't be able to catch me. We'll get you guys, and then I'll get you guys there. Flaming shot, I think heavy shot would probably be good.
Battle group awaiting your word. Grouped and ready.
Get our general up here. And then get... Where is he? He's over here. He will pretty much be dead if he does that. Let's put him here. Alright, this fog is killer. But hopefully these guys will get wrecked. These aren't new units, by the way. I don't think I remember seeing these at all. Let's see what our men look like. Oh, these guys look sweet.
Where are the foes worthy to meet me?
We could take out their general. Let's actually go and pester these guys. We'll split up. We can afford to split up.
Missile-armed warriors!
Get ready, men.
We hunger for blood and battle!
Just make sure to target the Slavic riders. Raiders? Raiders. Fire when ready. Don't get wrecked.
The tower has been totally
Wow.
destroyed. Mounted brigands!
That was fast.
Warriors! Eager for
Take out the horsemen.
We will pierce their hearts!
Take them all out.
Mounted brigands! Run, curse you!
Nope, nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get up here. Well, of course we already wrecked those guys. I would rather... Actually, it doesn't really matter what I lose.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
If these guys don't turn around soon, they're going to get wrecked and they're not going to be able to throw their stuff, which is fine by me. Oh my word! They're gone.
Mounted brigands!
Hit those guys.
End of Germania! Moving! Warriors eager for blood! Run, curse you! Get running!
Get right there.
Run! Send your shields up!
Get right there. You guys go over that way. Perfect.
Mounted brigands!
Don't lose the tower. Don't lose the tower.
Fire! Warrior! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
That's fine.
Understood!
I am not concerned about that at all. We did lose a unit of spearmen, though.
Ready, as you say.
Hit him.
Mounted brigands!
Hit those guys hard.
Ready for... Mounted brigands!
Hit those horsemen.
Gentlemen have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Get caught up in there. That's fine. We can lose that unit. Our spears are going to hold.
We'll kill them all.
Get out of there.
They will bleed.
Unit is losing decisively. That's what we need to see.
Warriors ready.
Those Slavic levy spearmen shouldn't really hold up well against a charge. No, they'll probably... Yep, they're losing pretty quickly. Generals routing. We are losing quite a few spearmen. Oh, and we got our cav. Those are mercenaries, thank goodness. Enemy general is dead. Pull back. Shoot into the masses over there.
Our aim is true.
I also forgot to put music back on. I'm like, why is there no noise? Because there's nothing there. Come on. There you go, get hit in the front. Oh my word. And they're gonna rout. Very nice. I think everyone just, nope. Thought everyone just routed. It's completely false.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
That is okay, because we got it. Yep, there we go. Very nice.
Victory. This is your day.
Super fast forward time. I've also noticed that these guys don't like to pursue. I don't know if it's a slight bug or something. But some of them really don't like pursuing units. But we're going to go ahead and just destroy these guys because that's what they deserve. Kill as many of them as you can because we're going to delete you later. There we go. Kill off as many of them. As many as possible. We're going to absolutely decimate what they thought was going to be a total and easy victory. Pursue him to the death, man. Very, very nice. We only lost half our men. Really not bad considering we have just completely wiped this army off the face of the earth. You're dead, dude. You're all dead. There's only 4 of them left. That's good enough. In the battle, Pyrrhic victory. I'd consider it a very strong victory. Look at that, 531 kills, 517. I want to keep them, but they would completely just decimate my... They are decimating my income. Stand up. That money would be nice. I'm going to kill you instead. Then I'm going to use them and my mercenaries. We're going to destroy that guy, and then we're going to go take his settlement, and then that will be the end of the episode. We don't have a rebellion, do we? Not quite. Close. Enemy killed in battle. We are bankrupt. Rebellion imminent conversion. Belief in the Aryan faith is spreading to neighboring... Oh, awesome. That's awesome. We have some osmosis going on. Melee attack for the force, and then unit experience for melee unit recruits would be a very good one.
Kill them all.
Yes, indeed.
Getting on our way. Stragglers will be left behind.
Very nice. Mercenary Germanic Warband. We pretty much lost all of our troops there, but that's okay. Let's come down to Oium, and I will end the episode as soon as I take that settlement. Oh, I guess I just don't have enough money to repair anything else. We'll repair that instead. Alright, one more turn. This guy's an unassigned skill, this governor. Awesome. Wealth. We're gonna go here. And we'll go there. So we just gotta take Wyoming, and then we'll be very, very good. Very well off. We're slowly converting, actually very quickly converting to Arian Christianity. So really not off to that bad of a start. I am completely satisfied with where we ended with this first episode. It will be moving on from there is where it gets really interesting. Rebellion! Attrition, the Slayers, the Grim Awakening. We'll pay them off. I don't see... Oh, there they are. That's fine. Because we have a Wyoming right here. Boom! We will occupy. And I think they're... I mean, they've made it into a horde. Okay. That's fine. These guys have leveled up. I'm going to drop down to command for troops right there. Mainly for cab, but they'll be alright. And then, yeah, we'll go sacking, looting, and raiding income, which will get us eventually down to War Chief, which will be absolutely perfect. We do have quite the rebellion we're going to have to deal with. Look at that. 3 experience. Rank 3 right off the bat. I can only build 2, but that's okay. We can also get one for the Slayers. Do integrity when owned in allied territory. And then, ooh, that's when horde, though. We'll do guerrilla warfare. Morale +3 during forest battles. Ambush chance +5%. Eventually, ooh, versus Romans. That'd be really good. Alright, guys, well, that is the end of the first episode. We have secured Garmano Sarmacia. Very interesting. Very interesting name. If you enjoyed the first episode of the Teutons or the Teutons, however you want to call it, give it a thumbs up if you haven't already hit that subscribe button. We will continue our conquest. It doesn't look like the Rugians will be someone we can go after. Whoever it was here first. Yeah, but the Geats are now very vulnerable. We are strength ranking 38. No one really likes us. No one really super dislikes us except for the Budinians. They are a horde as well. Those Sclavinians over here. Trade would actually benefit us greatly. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. I'm not real sure when this will come up. Of course, give it as many likes as possible, and that will obviously show the interest in it. Thank you guys so much again for the support for Terminus Total War. I'm really, really excited that I did this series, just because it has revitalized my faith in Attila, despite the lack of optimization. If we ever get into really big battles, we're screwed in terms of the lag. But other than that, guys, super excited. Keep on giving that support. Keep on watching the videos. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace.